Hello there. One of the things that I find in this ascension process that I haven't really heard anybody talk about this way is the fallbacks. Let's say you get to a place where you feel like you released your past misbelief or released that thread of the construction of your belief system, and your frequency resonance went up. And even physically, you feel a lot better. That's a really great indication that, okay, you're doing a great job. And then next day or a couple of days later, you have that limp coming back, or your back hurts again, or you just don't feel as good. So obviously your frequency resonance has dropped. The way I look at that is that your body has been rendering a certain way with that belief system for so long, and even though you stepped out of it and you were able to see, sense, feel how it feels when you don't have that, when you're free flowing, when you're at a higher resonance, but the habituation that you used to have and the habituation of the mind is now bringing you back to lower resonance, and underneath that, in the back of your thoughts, it's almost like the shadow of it, the remnants of that certain belief is still running. And it's not totally at the forefront. It's not like you have the same mind chatter, but you notice that you just don't feel as good. So this kind of work, it's like learning a new skill. You do it over and over and over again until you really got it down. And what that would mean in this ascension process is that you keep checking in with yourself. Are you in your highest resonation? Are you aligned with your higher self? Are you allowing life to flow freely? You can always bring yourself back with your breath. Your breath that's quite amazing, because it's not just what keeps you alive, it's what heals you. It's the telltale of when something's not going right. So just check in with your breath. And right now, let's take a big breath together. And hold it for a second. Scan your body. Does it feel at ease? At all parts. Just that act brings you into the present moment more. It brings you into your body more. Some of you, if it's a little bit harder, touch yourself, notice yourself. Look at your nail, the nail bed, how your nail meets your skin. Any little thing you notice about your body, it brings your attention and focus immediately into your body, and you notice that you're calmer, that you're breathing calmer, that your whole insides have calmed down. So now, from this space, let's take a deep breath again. Try to bring it down all the way to your pelvis, and see and sense, feel if it free flows, or if there's any kind of tightness, discomfort, or obstruction. And I hold it at the top of that breath. And in that space, let such a calm endless space. I scan my body from toe up my legs, my pelvic area, my solar plexus, heart, throat, into my head, through my crown. That space, it's your God-given space to be with yourself, in yourself. Nobody can take that from you. You can always come back to that and come into your present moment. That is the space where everything happens. That is where you can align your intentions clearly to act out of them. That is the space that if there's a discomfort in it, you can work it out with your breath. As you're breathing out, you push out and away from yourself whatever it is that doesn't belong in there. Then you feel that space with your wholeness, with you knowing that you are creation of pure source, no less than anyone else. You are loved, and you are here to experience life. Experience. So it doesn't mean that whatever you have done in the past that you deemed wrong, that's what you are. It is simply an experience. Life wants to experience itself. And when you integrate that, you take that space from that experience, realizing that you are not the experience. It is simply an experience. You are this forever living, indestructible life force that you can bring yourself into that space simply with your breath. So checking in with yourself like this often during the day. I mean, later it goes easier. So that you are always living out of and acting out of and speaking out of your most alignment with your higher self. This is the practice of ascension. You keep doing it, the more things, nuances you notice, the more things you release, the more you come into alignment. The more aligned you act, the more you bring that about in your life. You can literally see your life change as you are living from that brilliance that you are. I hope this was helpful for you guys, and I will see you next time.